All right, party people. Glad you're back. It's that time of year. Sturgis, baby. Sturgis, Sturgis, Sturgis. Yeah. I hope you make your reservations early. All right, as I said, it's that time of year. Gotta get ready for Sturgis. As you can see, I got my oil here. I'll be doing an oil change on my bike. You know, I have an S&S engine, and changing the oil on my S&S is a lot different than changing the oil on the Harley Davidson twin cam engine. So I'm gonna do a video on that because it was a trip when I first had to change the oil on it. I didn't know what the hell I was looking for. Thank God S&S sent this thick ass book that I could take a gander at and figure that out. Anyway, so what I'm talking to you about today. Now, one of my problems being on the road is I could never find anything to mount my GoPros with. I couldn't find anything to mount them properly. Do I mount it here? Do I mount it there? How do I mount it? And I didn't want to put a mount on my helmet because I like the way my helmet looks. I didn't want the stupid mount up there. Not only that, I've seen some videos of these great guys called the Two Lane Life, the Highwayman. Phenomenal videos, man, great videos. And they have a lot of their helmets, a lot of their cameras on their helmets. And sometime in the video, you see the cameras pointed up to the sky. And you don't know that because you're riding, right? So that didn't seem like a good idea. And then you got the mount on the side of the helmet, where either you glue it on or you stick it on there. But I didn't want to glue anything onto my helmet. And they got the other one, it comes off here and it turns this way, and it's like this on the side of your helmet, which I think is good because you get the view wherever you're looking, the camera is going to look also. So what I did is another great group of guys you need to check out. The Law Abiding Biker. They got good stuff, good content. They do some great rides. The guys are ex-police officers, and they drive. They had the club is a law enforcement club, which is kind of cool because they're probably the only club that the other 1% of clubs won't mess with. If you understand, if you get my jive, and if they come pass them up on the highway, they don't say a damn thing. Anyway, I ordered something from them, which I'm going to share with you guys as I get ready to open the package. Okay, so give me a minute to set this up. This is the package I got from, see the name I think is on here, Law Abiding Bikers Store Manager. Yeah, right there. So you see that? Law Abiding Bikers, yeah. So let's open it up, see what we got. Look, I wanted to get some new mounts for my GoPros, right? See what they look like. I love these things. All right, put that in the garbage later. All right, got this. It's here. I take out the package here. This is mounts on either handlebars or my my engine guard. So mount on there, or my handlebars. They also give you these different sizes here for different thickness of bars. So So give you everything you need, right? I got 2 of those, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Here's the other one of those here. They call it the 5G handlebar mount kit. And this is the second one. I plan on putting one on my handlebars and one on the engine guard. I'm going to show you that too. And another one I got. Now, I know I said before in the past that I don't pay a particular attention to my phone. It's in my saddlebags, and don't call me, right? But I got this from Law Abiding Biker because it seemed like a good idea to mount your phone, right? And I can use it for GPS, even though typically I know exactly where I'm going, and I carry a map with me. Old school, very old school. This has 18 pounds of pressure here, 18 pounds. So that should hold it in there, right? And this mounts on the handlebars. Okay. So that's all the stuff. So that's all the stuff that I got. Oh, I wanted to show you this one here. This is called the Rickety Whack. Rickety Rack? I think that's what it's called. This bad boy is awesome. I was going to order a couple more of these, but you know why I didn't? Hold on a moment. The reason I didn't get a couple more of these, because that's a problem. Not with the rickety rack itself, but with our society today. And it's this: easy on, easy off. Which means that if I mount it somewhere and I get off my bike, I'm going to be gone for any length of time. All someone has to do is come up, unscrew it, and bye-bye. And I don't know about you, but I've noticed that things have changed drastically. I don't know across the globe, but I know in America, California, things have changed drastically in terms of respect. I had a buddy of mine that went to visit someone, and it was an apartment complex. And when he came out, his seat was gone. It stole his seat, right? I mean, that wouldn't have happened 10, 15 years ago. People didn't take things off motorcycles. It just didn't happen, especially if it was a Harley Davidson, because most people were afraid that it might be the motorcycle of a club member, and they didn't want to take that chance. Man, people don't give a damn anymore. I think I was even looking at the 2-Lane Life. Was it 2-Lane Life? I think it was. And he said one year he was in Sturgis and he had someone stole something off his bike. So, no, it can happen. I mean, everything can be taken off, right? Give it enough time, you can take the engine out in the middle of the night if they want to. But you just try to make it not that easy. So these mounts, these are permanent. They're not coming off. I put this mount on, I can leave it on, weather resistant, corrosion resistant, and it doesn't come off. And it has this snap. Let me see. You have this, put that like that, put this on, that, right? Then you screw this up, hand tight, just hand tighten it, and then you can move it around. And I like it too because there's not a lot of height here. The camera is going to add some more height to it, so we're going to see how that's going to work. Anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I'm putting it on the bike. I'm looking to do it today, baby. At least show you at least one installation on the handlebars, because I know I want one on the handlebars because I want the camera looking back at me. Then we'll have another camera looking forward. And then I am going to use the rickety rack, this bad boy, for a third camera that I'm going to mount on the back somewhere, and it'll be taking shots to the side. So I'm going to be an editing fool. I can get that done if I can do that. But that's been my problem with trying to document my ride with the GoPro and everything. I watched Queen sit. I watched Two Lane Life. I watched a couple other people doing some blogs, Traveling Tall. Other people had great videos. And I see where they mount their GoPros or their cameras, because everyone doesn't use a GoPro. And I just like, I don't like it there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to stick it on. I don't want to use the suction cup on my motorcycle fairing. I didn't want to glue anything on it. I just didn't want to do that. So we're going to give this a shot, and we're going to see how it works out. And you are going to be right there with me when we test it out. I'll talk to you soon. I get back with you because I want to show you how I'm going to mount this thing. Okay, first I'm going to install this on my handlebars, okay? Let's go for it. Should be fairly straightforward and simple. I don't even need to use one of the adapters because I have pretty fat handlebars here. Okay, let's see. Got both these pieces. Allen screws. Don't you hate it when something's supposed to be simple, then it's not? But it's pretty simple. Get one side going, I think, yeah. Then I get the other side going. And the best thing about this, if somebody wants to steal it, obviously they can, but since it's mounted on here, it's not going to be that easy to just walk up and pick it off. So that's what this is all about. People steal things off motorcycles nowadays. And right now I'm just doing like a trial fit. I don't know if it's going to stay right here. I might move it here. I could even move it down there. I don't see myself doing that, but let's see. That one to this side. All right. Kind of just lined it up with the handlebar and the grips like that. Straight there. Like I said, this is from Law Abiding Biker. I like their channel. People seem cool. They do a lot of writing. Oh, another channel I like, Professional Monkey. Man, and that dude is funny. But he gives out some good information. So I like Professional Monkey. It's cool. There you go. See, it's simple. Let's see what it looks like with the GoPro attached, okay? Bear with me. And that calls for this and a GoPro. Alright. Put the adjusting that on first. This snaps on. Then I just screw this up a little bit. There it is. It's ready to go. Then I put this camera here. I put the camera, just a minute. There. See, I told you it'd be easy. Like that. Okay. There we go. All set. And with this, and I'm recording while I'm writing, so it's gonna be like this most of the time. So there'll be some small adjustments, but I'll stay in frame. Hit this, Adjust it a little bit here so it doesn't move, and it's protected by the windshield, so it won't get any air at all to affect it. And they keep telling you on Law Abiding Biker, don't use any tools on the adjusting nut. End up over torquing it. So that's it. That's what she looks like. It's not bad. The best thing about it is that I'm through riding for the day. I'm done. I just do this. To that. And I'm gone. I can leave that there. I don't think anybody's going to take it. I mean, you know what the hell it's for, right? And with all the apparatus here, it's no good. Just look at the other one. Pause and stop. It's the second one. I'm going to put this one here. So we're going to see how this is going to go. See how tall it's going to get with the turn signal here. See what happens with that, right? If it's going to get, the GoPro is going to interfere with that, or if it's going to be good. Maybe we can go right out here. We'll find out in a minute. Opening up the package. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need the spacers. So I'll just take those out. Get out there. I got that. Okay. This one again. Let's open the bad boy up. Now this is some nice material. You can tell it's grade A stuff, but it's Law Abiding Biker. They don't have step. And this is in their store. You go to lawabidingbiker.com/shop. I think. Don't hold me to that. All right. Okay. We got all the parts. Let's go. Here we go. Let's see how this is going to work. Okay, that's going to be okay, it looks like. Huh. Not as bad as I thought. Yeah. Second purpose for your floorboards, right? Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Let's cross thread this guy. Don't want to do that. These things were not cheap. I'll tell you that now. They were not cheap. They were like, what? $70? No, they weren't $70. They weren't cheap. They weren't super expensive, but they weren't cheap. Okay, I'm screwing up on this one. This one's not going. It's trying to go in cross thread or something. I'm gonna have to try to turn it around. Do something different here. Let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to be simple, right? Let's see. You should just go right in there. Let me see, let's try another tactic here. Got it. Okay. This side. All right, I got both of them in. I didn't cross thread anything, thank goodness, because these things were not cheap. It really wants to go right about here before the bar starts to turn. I don't know how it's, see how the radius here, it begins to turn. So it wants to go there. I don't think it wants to go to the outside of it too much, coming toward me.
And like you said, you have to be careful for that light too, huh? As far as getting in the way.
Exactly. Precisely. Yeah, it wants to. Ooh, yeah, it would be perfect right there. Coming out here, starts to develop a gap in between. Don't know. I don't think I can do it this way. I don't think. Let's try it. Let's see what the hell happens. It's an experiment, right? Do this. Let's see what goes. See what happens. Because that's where it wants to go. That's where the bar is before it starts to angle down. I'm not going to put it real tight. Okay, let's see what we got. Remember this guy here? GoPro. Oh, by the way, this is my GoPro. One of them. This here is a special thing you need for the speaker. You're gonna have a microphone, I'm sorry. Put it in here, and then it hooks into here, and then you can have a microphone. Without that, no external mic, no extra. So, let's see what happens, man. Put that on first. Snap that on. No. Wait a minute. Let's see what happens here. I don't know how high that's going to come up. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's try. I'll put the Allen wrench. I hate it when you lose your tools. Got it. Okay, let's see. Do this a little bit. My bike is basically stock, except for the, well, a lot of it's stock. The engine isn't. The rotors aren't, the brakes aren't, the wheels aren't. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, so it's got some stock stuff on it. Let's see what we got going. Hey, thanks for bearing with me. I just want to show you guys how this is going to look. See, I can't have it touching that because that's going to cause some extra vibration. Let me see. I might be able to... Let me see here. It seems to... Well, that might work, huh? I think that might work right there. What do you think? I think that might do it. GoPro's up. I have to look at it to make sure I can adjust it, the height properly. But let me see. Yeah, I think this is going to be it here. I think this is where I'm going to mount it. This way. Thanks for being with me, guys. If you hadn't been here, I wouldn't have saw this. You brought me luck. so I can come up high enough. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Still not going to torque it all the way down. Do some experimenting with it. Make sure I can get the angles that I want. And voila. There you go. And I got enough room, I can angle up enough. Angle it forward. So, should get a good view of what's happening on the road. So yeah. All right. Bring it up. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to have to link the GoPros up and see how they work on my rickety rack. I'll show you where I was going to put that. If I don't have my rack on the back, the rickety rack, this will be the only one that I put on I can take right off. I'll place here. And this, I love this thing, man. It's just so versatile. Tie that down, put the GoPro in there, boom. That's gonna work great. And it's a solid mount, it goes nowhere. I tell you, law-abiding biker, good quality stuff. Rickety rack. I don't know why they call it that. Maybe because it sounds like a rickety rack. Oh yeah, here's that lock I put on my bike because my buddy had his seat stolen. Not that somebody can't cut that with a wire bolt cutter or anything, but it's a deterrent, you know what I mean? Anyway, I want to thank you. I'll get back with you. We're going to be doing more Sturgis preparation. I'm going to show you how you change my oil on my S&S engine because it's completely, well, it's a lot different than the Honda, than the Harley twin cam. So I think you might find that interesting. It's actually a pain in the ass. It's not as easy to do, but it's something that's got to be done. And I think, and also my transmission fluid, I got to do that. Other than that, my bike, as usual, is ready. The only other thing I may do is change out the spark plugs. It's been a couple of years. Anyway, thanks a lot. Stay tight. Keep the rubber side down. And I want to see you in Sturgis.